Husk does drop a bomb that apparently Serpentius and the new character Baxter knew each other, and so Cherry Bomb totally doesn't go into the basement and talk to Baxter.
Then we cut to everyone's favorite game. How far can Charlie push Alistar before Alistar fucking snaps? Until the video demon himself shows up with his assistant. He introduces himself, Vox, and he immediately asks, "Where's Alistar?" Where Alistar completely dips.
Leaving our lone hobbit to the orcs, they immediately start the interview process where they ask a bunch of loaded questions that could be taken negatively no matter how you really answer them. And of course, their own media bias doesn't exactly hurt. And this is when Charlie admits she didn't actually call them for an exclusive interview, but rather to tell them that her hotel actually works and Serpentius' soul was redeemed. They act shocked, but then Vox immediately sees bigger news story and congratulates the Princess of Hell, and immediately wants to start a live broadcast with the evidence she does not have, because, as in her own words, souls go up when they're redeemed. So, no proof.
Okay, it's very, very difficult for me to judge the villains for their competency here, because this isn't competency, this is an incompetent protagonist issue. If the hero is actively trying to seek out the villain to exploit their weak spots, then you can't judge the villain for taking the opportunity. That's the problem with the hero. So I can't really judge Vox or the V's for this. I do the same thing.
Well, after being lied to about the interview, and no actual proof of redemption, the V's immediately turn tail and walk away. But Charlie insisting that they stay to hear her out. But no story, no reason to stay. This is when she writes a check her bitch can't cash, and says that they'll redeem a soul right in front of them, and they're happy to stay for that.
We then cut to Baxter, who is visited by Cherry Bomb during one of his experiments, and she discovers that he's working for VoxTech. Which he says, "No duh, bitch, of course I'm working for VoxTech. Have you seen me? This shit ain't cheap."
You know, he kinda has a point. Seeing no reason to be nice to him, she says, "Tell me everything you know about Serpentius and yours relationship, or I'm detonating a bomb." And out of fear, he complies. Apparently they were